Hello everybody and welcome to my channel Wheel of Fortune Tarot. My name is Nia and today we'll be looking at the question, where will you be in 6 months from now? So I'll be asking the cards to give us a look at the most important changes and aspects of your life in 6 months' time, all right? As always, this reading is a timeless one, so you can be sure that if you find this video today, whenever that is, the message I have for you is meant for you, all right? Okay, so without further ado, let's get started. Alright, so let's have a look at the 4 stacks that I have ready and waiting for you. We have group number 1, which is the beige coloured clamshell. Group number 2 is a grey clamshell. For group number 3, we have a small white clamshell. Hand-picked from Italy. There's still some sand on them. And group number 4, which is a brown clamshell. Alright, so all I need you to do is to focus on the question, close your eyes, pause the video if you have to, take a deep breath, and whenever you're ready, just see which one of the 4 stacks you feel drawn to the most, all right? And then have a look at the description box down below and find the timestamp for your individual stack, all right? So I'll see you in a second. Hello, this reading is for you who chose the beige clamshell. Let's see what cards you have. You have the Hermit, the 10 of Pentacles, the 7 of Swords, very slippery those cards on my desk, the Hierophant, the 2 of Pentacles, the 2 of Swords, and finally the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, very interesting, but I can tell you already that you will have a lot of financial success in 6 months from now, or a lot of success, with the physical, but we'll get into that. So you are being represented by the Hermit, which means that in half a year from now, you will be a lot more mature than you are now, especially here with the Hierophant in the middle. I think that in the next 6 months, you'll be doing a lot of soul searching, a lot of isolation as well. You might already be starting to feel a bit isolated, but you need to do that because you need to kind of look within yourself and see what it is that you truly want. And this has to do here with the 10 of Pentacles with either your financial situation or it could be your career as well, or even with your family and friends. In the past, here with the 7 of Swords, I can kind of see, and this could be happening now already, that you are feeling betrayed, or that someone deceived you. Or maybe if it's not a single person, a situation has come up that has left you feeling betrayed and deceived. Or somebody got away with something. They did something to you and they got away with it. And this will lead to you withdrawing and isolating that sort of deception that you might be going through already or will be happening very soon. But it's necessary and it will be very worth it, because you will come out of this much enriched, so to say, quite literally. You will gain a lot of very important knowledge that you need in order to create wealth and abundance for yourself and the people very close to you. Or you might even start a family with someone that you will be able to provide for a lot with money or with anything physical. It could be that you'll be meeting a mentor even, or that you will decide to, this could be a lot, but that you decide to go to school again and learn very important knowledge from very wise, intelligent, educated people in order for you to be able to create this success and abundance for yourself and the people who are really close to you. So you'll be, in 6 months from now, you will have learned a lot and you will have created a strong and firm foundation for yourself and the people you love. But also, you will get a lot of success. You will be very successful here with the Ace of Pentacles. This could be that you will be receiving a lot of money in 6 months from now, or some sort of offering. This could be a lot, but it's a physical offering, or even a career opportunity. A huge opportunity for you will come up. But I can tell that with the Two of Swords and the Two of Pentacles, you will be feeling a bit indecisive or confused maybe, because you kind of don't see how to balance this new thing that will be coming into your life. You might have other priorities as well. Like, for example, if you get a huge job opportunity, then you will still have to see how you can make other things that are important for you work, like family life, like yourself, self-care, So it could be that you'll be struggling with this a bit. Or it could be that you will be forced to make two things that are strongly opposed to each other. You will be forced to make them work, and you kind of don't know how, is what the cards are telling me. But I can definitely see that this must be something to do with money and career. So what this is telling you, make a decision, because this opportunity that will be coming into your life in half a year from now will kind of leave you feeling a bit confused or indecisive. Make a decision and seek the right balance between this new thing that will be coming up and other things that are very important to you. And if you manage to do that, all the struggles that you might be going through right now, and all the isolation and loneliness maybe for some of you, and the hard learning that you might be going through, will be so worth it, because you will get a huge offer of some sort that you will profit from greatly. So yeah, very interesting. Be ready for it. That's all I can say. As I said, it doesn't necessarily have to be money or job. For some of you, this could also be like a marriage proposal, or some sort of offer somebody will make. in order for you to start something very long-term that will make you feel very grateful and abundant and wealthy. So yeah, this is really positive. I'm really happy for you. I hope you liked it. I hope this has brought some clarity your way. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, and I hope I will see you again really soon. Also, let me know in the comments down below how it resonated with you, and if you have any further questions, all right? Okay, thanks, bye. Hello, this reading is for everybody who chose the grey clamshell. Let's see what cards you have. You have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, the Page of Cups, the Queen of Cups in reverse, the Devil, the Empress in reverse, the Lovers in reverse, and the Fool. Okay, so I can already tell that this is a relationship reading. So in 6 years from now, you will be dealing with some relationship related stuff. It doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic relationship, though I feel that for most of you it is. It could also be friendship or family affairs. All right, but it is definitely a relationship reading for you. So you are being represented by the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and that means that you will be experiencing a certain resistance to change things concerning your relationships or a relationship you are in. It could also mean that you will have some bad luck in a relationship with the Devil here. That would also make sense. For some of you, it could mean that you will be able to break a cycle, for example, a cycle of toxic relationships. So let's have a look at the other cards to gain some clarity. Here with the Queen of Cups in reverse in the background, I feel like most of you have a tendency to be in codependent relationships because you rely on other people too much when it comes to feeling loved and, well, when it comes to your self-worth. You kind of only think highly of yourself when you get confirmation from others and the people you love. And that's not so good. You should learn here with this card to be more independent in that way. You should focus a lot more on self-love and self-care and connect to your inner feelings, because deep down you know that you are so worthy and so lovable. So with that card, keep in mind that in 6 months from now, you will have to practice self-love, self-appreciation, self-care. And that is probably the cycle that most of you need to break. Break that cycle of being in toxic, dependent, codependent relationships. Here with the Devil, I can see that all of you kind of will be dealing or are dealing right now already with a relationship that is very toxic, in the sense that you are both highly dependent on each other, that you feel too attached to each other. And for some of you, this could also mean that it's quite a bad relationship because the other person makes you feel bad or brings out a very bad side in you, or that you're almost addicted to each other. You see these two people here on the card, they are chained up to each other, and you will be able to break that chain, break that cycle, because here with the King of Cups, there will be a new possibility to break free from this toxic relationship, from this codependency. So something will come up that will make it possible for you to break free, something new. Or it might also be coming from within yourself, like your intuition telling you, okay, that's it, I need to change something. And with the Empress in reverse, I think you will be successful, because what that means is that you will learn to be independent in relationships, and you will learn to break free from this attachment that you have going on now. You will learn to love yourself on your own, and you will notice that you are much stronger, much happier, much healthier when you are not chained up to anyone or anything. And I can see with the Lovers in reverse that you will go through a breakup in half a year from now. So if you're in a relationship right now that you're not happy with, you will probably end up breaking up in half a year from now. And if you don't break up, there will be a lot of disharmony in that relationship. And again, this card encourages you to practice self-love. And in combination with the Empress in reverse, it encourages you to not be so dependent on what other people, and in this reading here, your lover or the person close to you, don't be so dependent on what they think about you. You are blocking yourself because you are so dependent or sometimes afraid of what your partner thinks of you. And when you break free from that, you have so much potential to live an abundant life and to love yourself and love what you're doing, to give love and receive love. But you need to break free from that, and you need to separate from the person that you are with. And here with the Fool, I think you will all manage to do that, to break free, because this possibility comes up, and you will, it will be difficult. It's not going to be easy to break free from it, but once you've decided to love yourself and put yourself first, and once you've woken up to how toxic that relationship is, you will feel so free. This card represents freedom and a lot of fun and exploring new things. So if now you feel stuck and like nothing's really working for you, and you're so unhappy and you feel like you're so attached to that relationship, you'll never be on your own, or you will never make it, you will. And you will be experiencing a lot of new things in that regard in half a year from now. And it will be very fun for you. This card represents fun, exploring completely new things, and just, being carefree to some extent, and taking risks and being spontaneous, and seeing what else there is, because you will learn to love yourself and to be independent and to not be in toxic relationships anymore. So in half a year from now, you'll be free if now you feel trapped. All right. Thank you for letting me do this reading. I hope it's brought some clarity to you. I hope you liked it. If you did, please leave me a thumbs up, and also let me know how it resonated with you. And take care, and I hope I'll see you real soon. Bye. Hello, this reading is for everyone who chose the white clamshell. Let's see what cards you have. The Three of Cups in reverse. The Nine of Cups in reverse. the Ace of Cups in reverse. Lots of Cups cards. The Ten of Cups, another cup. The Star. Judgment in reverse. And the Ace of Wands. Okay. A very emotional reading, a very intuitive reading with all the Cups cards and the Star. Well, I can see that a lot of you are struggling when it comes to emotions and showing them. This is a card, the Ace of Cups in reverse, that shows that you repress your emotions, and you shouldn't. Listen to your intuition is the message, and also learn to love yourself. Many of you are struggling with that as well. You don't know how to love yourself because you seem to be a bit dependent on others and if they love you enough. So listen to your intuition and your love, and your self-love, practice self-care. That's the message for you for the next 6 months. And you will need it because I can see that you will be experiencing some unhappiness when it comes to your family situation or your relationship, your romantic relationship. You will not be so happy with it, and it feels like there might be a third-party situation, that you are with someone who is also kind of attached to somebody else or to something else, and you feel like you're the third wheel on the wagon and you feel left out. Or you might be feeling like you are better off on your own because you're happier and more creative when you are independent. So some of you might want to break free from a relationship in 6 months from now because you are better off on your own, and that's the other group among you, you will want to break free from a relationship because there's a third-party situation. So yeah, with the Nine of Cups in reverse, there's a lot of dissatisfaction when it comes to your idea of blissful relationships. You won't be satisfied with the relationship you're in or with your family life situation. And again, this card encourages you to rather seek that happiness within yourself and not so much in relationships, which is very hard, I know, because it looks like what you really want is a blissful, loving relationship. We all want that, but it looks like you'll have a hard time experiencing that in half a year, but it will get better, I promise you, because here you have the Star. So at first things might feel really hopeless and you might feel really down and really unhappy, and maybe even lonely and isolated and left alone, but that will change because you're on a path, you're on a spiritual journey here as well, and you will get to where you have to be with the Star, and you will eventually feel a lot of hope and purpose again. There will be something will come up in your life, and this is really positive with the Ace of Wands. That could be a lot of things, but it's something that will inspire you, give you new opportunities and a lot of potential to make things happen so that you can be happy, but it will be something completely new, okay? So first you'll be unhappy, and you might end up leaving that situation that makes you feel unhappy, and you will move on and you will find something completely new. But here with judgment in reverse, I can see that some of you will be kind of hesitant, which is understandable, but don't be hesitant, because some of you will. You might want to be ignoring the call that you'll be getting. Don't ignore this call. When something completely new comes up in 6 months, accept it, because it's important for you to reach your goals and important for you to evolve. Also, some of you might just have a spontaneous idea. So listen to your intuition and trust your intuition. Don't ignore your intuition, because you know what's best for yourself. You know that, and you will have a moment of realization. Don't ignore that moment. Don't resist it, because massive change will be happening for you here with the Judgment card. There'll be a massive change coming up for you, but you will be very doubtful, most of you, and very critical of this new thing. But don't be, I promise you, in 6 months something new will come up and you will be doubtful and hesitant, but don't be, because it's a very, very good thing. And it could be a completely new relationship or a new opportunity for you to create happiness in a way that you have never experienced it before. So be open, don't ignore it, don't resist it, because it's very beautiful. But the first part will be a bit tough for you, but there's a huge reward waiting for you in 6 months from now. All right. I hope that has brought some clarity. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave me a thumbs up. Also, let me know in the comments how it resonated with you. Thank you so much for letting me read your cards, and I hope I'll see you again real soon. Take care. Bye. Hello, this reading is for everybody who chose the brown clamshell. Let's see what cards you have. The 9 of Swords in reverse. The Emperor in reverse. The 6 of Pentacles in reverse. Everything's in reverse so far. The 6 of Swords in reverse. The Page of Pentacles. The 9 of Pentacles. And the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. All right, so I can already see that all of you are in a situation where in a relationship, in any kind of relationship or in any kind of situation, there is no balance between receiving and giving. And by the looks of it, it seems that you're on the giving end and you don't receive anything back. Okay. And this card really tells you to focus on self-care and to give to yourself. Don't give everything away to other people or to your jobs, your commitments. Care for yourself, because there is no balance in your life. And that's the message for the next 6 months for you. Practice self-care and make sure that you are also on the receiving end. Don't give more than you're getting back. All right. And here with the 9 of Swords, it looks like that you either are already going through a lot of inner turmoil, or that you will be going through a lot of inner turmoil soon. You have a lot of deep-seated fears concerning that situation, that you always give, and you never get anything back. But the good thing is, because this card is in reverse, that you will come to realize that that's what's going wrong. And it looks like here with the Emperor in reverse, that you are also struggling with either having too much or too little control over things, over yourself, or over people. And I feel like, in combination with the Six of Pentacles in reverse, that you are or will be suffering from a very dominant person in your life. It could be a male, but it doesn't necessarily have to be a male. It's just someone with male qualities who has too much control over you, kind of bullies you or keeps you down and keeps you low. And really, you need to step up for yourself, because this situation is not good. This could be a partner, it could be a parent, it could be a boss, something like that. So not only are you giving more than you should, also this person is not treating you well and is not treating you equally. And what you will have to be doing is to get out of that situation. With the Six of Swords in reverse, you have to change that. This is a card of immense personal transformation, because you will come to realize that this pattern is going on and that you need to break free from it. But it will be very difficult, because you will be resisting that change. Maybe because this person is making you feel like you're not going to be able to do it, like you don't have what it takes. But really, step up for yourself and get out of that situation, because it only causes you harm and negativity, okay? Don't resist this change. You have to change things here. You have to gain control. Don't let other people control you. You have to love yourself and give to yourself. And you will be realizing this, and it will be painful, but it will be very worth it. Because here with the Page of Pentacles, it looks like there will be a huge opportunity for you to make things happen for you and to create a very strong and abundant life for yourself on your own. You don't need this person having control over you. You can do it on your own. And you have to realize that you have to give to yourself. And it looks like you will realize this in 6 months from now. Something will come up and you'll be very, very happy, very independent, and very successful. If now you have been very unsuccessful with things, or even like struggling financially, or struggling in your life, that will change in 6 months from now. You will be very, very lucky, very successful. Life will be working out for you in amazing ways. But here with the King of Pentacles in reverse, it feels like that it will take a lot of self-discipline from you. And I feel like that this discipline that you need is there because you need to break free from that controlling person or situation. It won't be really easy, but it will be very rewarding. So you'll be resisting this change, or like you'll be resisting stepping up for yourself and caring for yourself. But please do it, because it will be worth it, and life will help you to make it happen so that you're happy and successful on your own. But it will be a challenge. So for some of you, yeah, you will need a lot of self-discipline. Others, I feel like, have maybe too much self-discipline, and it might be the case that you go from being controlled by another person to controlling yourself too much, that you are kind of a perfectionist or very stubborn or very stubborn. Don't be stubborn. Don't control yourself too much either. Don't, like, there has to be no control in your life. You manage that already. Don't be so harsh on yourself. Also, be a bit more, go with the flow, because something will come up, a new opportunity will come up. You don't have to worry so much. Just trust in yourself. The only thing you have to do in order for this to change is to love yourself, give to yourself, put yourself first. Don't resist the change and step up for yourself. If you do that, in half a year from now, you'll be very happy and very successful on your own, and you can build a firm foundation for yourself, because you'll finally be giving to you what you have always been giving to others. Yeah. That looks very promising, doesn't it? I really enjoyed this reading. I hope you did too. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and let me know in the comments down below how this resonated with you. And yeah, take good care, and I hope I'll see you again soon. Bye.